Hello, I am Dr. Ranganadham, Senior Neurosurgeon, Ashtaprime Hospital, Hyderabad. Today we are going to talk about an interesting problem which will be very intriguing to all of you to think whether a slap can kill a man. Result is that yes, slapping has killed people earlier and also recently. Now it all depends upon how this slap has been and how the angle at which the slap has been given. Now about a week back, one former MLA of Goa was slapped repeatedly in the road rage in Belgaum. He walked up to a few yards, then he collapsed and he died. The postmortem report says that there was a lot of swelling of the spinal cord and the brain because of the collection of the fluid. This is a manifestation of something like neurogenic shock. Now in 2023, you can say in a domestic violence, they had a tiff, wife and husband, and the husband slapped the wife. Young lady, 35 years, 2 children. And she died. It's not that in India only this is happening. All over the world there are so many thousands of slaps have been happening. But not everybody die. Then the next question comes, why few people die? And the most famous slap, interestingly, nothing catastrophe has happened in May 2022 in the Oscar Awards function. The anchor had joked at the famous actor Will Smith. The anchor was Chris Roberts. And Will Smith got wild, walked onto the stage and slapped very wildly at Chris. Nothing has happened luckily. But now that it was on the stage of the Academy Awards, it was well recoiled all over the world. It is a big news in the TV and the social media. That's on the lighter aspect of it. Now, the other incidents like in 2017, one young man was slapped and the patient developed brain hemorrhage, died in America. Sometime back again in America, one American youth slapped one Italian tourist and the tourist succumbed immediately. In Canada, one 13-year-old girl was slapped by her father. Girl collapsed and after a couple of days she died because of multi-organ failure. So all these things you can ask me that can a slap kill a man or a person? The answer is yes. Now there are scientific reasons, ladies and gentlemen. The reasons are, you think that slapping on the face we have been seeing ins and outs starting from the parents to the school teachers and so on and so forth. But it all depends upon certain scientific facts. Of all the structures of the body, face is one of the most important structures. There are thousands and thousands of nerve endings on the face. 40 muscles, 14 bones, an important cartilage for the nose, and important joints, jaw and angular. And the nerve endings are the most important. There are 2 important nerves coming from inside the brain, outside into the face. On each side there are 2. One is a trigeminal nerve or the 5th nerve. The second is the 7th nerve. Trigeminal nerve is mostly sensory, that gives supplies function. This is the largest nerve. And the 7th nerve is motor for the functions of the muscles, what we are talking about. You will be interested to know that the facial nerve alone has 10,000 nerves or neurons, what you call. Neuron is a basic cell of the nerve, as you know. Of that, 7,000 neurons are there in the face. And the face skin is very, very sensitive. Now, such an important area, when somebody slaps, will it keep quiet? No. The reaction of it is what we see in the manifestation of death. The post-mortem report of 2013 incident, domestic violence in Bengaluru, also says the lady died of neurogenic shock. Neurogenic shock is a condition where suddenly the blood pressure drops, the pulse rate drops, and also the temperature, core temperature, is abysmally low to the extent the patient never recovers. Now, this is what the postmortem report. Now, imagine why this happens. Now, there is somebody slaps. The outside bone is skull bone, and inside there is brain. There is sudden movement of the brain. And inside of the skull, the God is created in such a way, it's very irregular. Please understand. It's not smooth, like outside. So once there is an impact on the brain hits all the rough edges, and there is contusion of the brain. So my request is, whether the teachers or the parents and all, slapping your near and dear may or not always be very, very safe. So knowing this ultimately will go a long way. Leave the legal part. Now nobody will complain that I have been slapped. But definitely the medical aspect, the dangers of brain hemorrhage, the danger of brain blood supply reducing and as a death is unimaginable. The husband never must have thought that the wife is going to die, a mother of 2 kids. And even the auto driver must not have never thought that the gentleman will die, the former MLA. But it has happened. So slapping is not a simple thing. Slapping is not a benign thing. I'm not scaring you, but definitely the moral of the story after hearing all this is slapping can kill a person. All the while people used to have doubts. Can slapping kill a man? Yes. What more examples you want? And these are only recorded. I don't know how many more are not recorded. But all said and done, slapping should be avoided to the maximum, be it in the school, be it by the parents, be it as a part of the road race or domestic violence. Thank you.